How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new, welcome to the channel. I'm that fishing noob, and this right here is going to be hopefully an uncut video of loading up, rigging out my Old Town Sportsman PDL 106. So I saved you the whole getting it down. I car top it, and I have another video of that. So this is just like a step-by-step how I rig up my kayak. I have everything loaded up in the back like this, and yeah, here we go. So obviously got it down. First thing I do is get my kayak cart, because it doesn't make sense to load it up and then try to throw it on the cart, right? So where I place my kayak cart is right about in between here where these middlemost scuppers are, and then angle it 45 degrees, come over here, lift with your back. Just kidding, don't do that. Up and over, there we go. Wheel it forward just a hair, and now it's ready for everything else. Before I go through and start getting all the things for it, I will unbuckle my seat straps. I will undo this little bungee in the back, and I will open my front hatch, because today I brought my electronics. After I get everything loaded, then I will undo my rudder. Typically, first thing I do is grab my pedal drive and slap that, secure that in. Be careful about this wire. So I got like a 6-foot wire for my GoPro that's kind of dangling around. I could have done something a little better with that, but that's fine. Go through, lock that in. Next up, typically get my seat. Slap that in. Now for me, I am about 5'10", and recently I've made the change to sit 7 clicks back, 7 holes back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on the 7th. So I'll get that there. I do have seat risers. There's just little foam blocks. They are 3-inch, but when they compress down after getting it out on the water, it is about 2.5 inches, which I thought was going to be a lot, but ended up being fantastic. Strap that in, and then I will also go through and tighten it down. After that, move all this stuff out of the way. I could do my net right now, but I won't. I will do my handy dandy milk crate also. This is a random little crankbait that I picked up last time I was fishing. I need to go through and throw that in my box. My milk crate with my rod holders, 3,700 boxes, 3,600 topwater box. And the way that I secure my milk crate is these little bungees go over my rod holders, like so. Little bottle, got to bring that. Next up, typically, is this, which is my visibility pole slash over the shoulder little mount. And I stick this on my right side rear facing rod holder like this. Make sure that's secured. Good old America. And then I bungee it. So this little tether, not bungee but tether, this little tether right here goes up the tube and connects to the bottom of my little 360 light. I've lost one of those before, so now I tether it, and then it also doubles, it keeps the pole down. So if for some reason the pole comes up It's tethered to my bungee, my milk crate. Here we go, fishing net. That's typically right there in my leftmost rod holder, rear rod holder, until I'm out in the water, and then I shift it up to the front. Paddles. Little Academy orange paddles. We'll go through and secure that to this side as well. A little tether. This isn't a crazy place where it'd be like impossible to get back without a paddle, but it's a habit that I've built in. I always have a paddle with me. Here we go. Oops. I was gonna say, strap that in. Terminal tackle. Got that under the seat. I think that's it for back here. Got my PFD, always have that. Yeah, and then typically back here, I think that's about it. Don't really need to get anything else there. Excuse all the mess of everything. I haven't cleaned anything in a long time. We'll get these first. These right here are 2 6th cents. These are the small bags for soft plastics. And these conveniently fit underneath my seat. Like so, which I love. And typically if I'm fishing, if I'm swapping rods, I will lay it down right here. So then I shift these bags for that way, so the rod could sit right there. Next up, let's go ahead and go graph. Don't need a graph to fish here, but it's one of those things where if I have it, then I'm gonna use it, especially because I'm trying to link together all the info and all the things. This tether is for my catch board. I do not have that today. But my graph is right here. Get that in place and then tighten down. Then running my graph closer to my seat and kind of like about that angle right there. Something that I find works pretty well for me. I used to run the graph up here where this little cleat was, but shifted it and I like it better where it is now. Oh no. Well, I had a box, not a box, but a dry bag stuff, and I'm pretty sure it's sliding right, like sitting right about there. It slid down. Get these wires out for transducer and for power. Little Nakawa. I think this is a 50 amp hour with battery. 20 amp hour? Yeah, I think it's a 20 amp hour. I don't remember now. I might say it on it, but let's see. No. But yeah, I think that's a 20 amp hour. Set that right there. And then I will take my little, connect them in, try to go through and detangle them somewhat, so that way when I connect it and put them in my little holders, it's a little more manageable. Connect them in and tighten them down without cross-threading, like so. I'll get those buttoned up in a little bit. Got rods. Today's gonna be a fun day fishing with strictly Kistler rods. A little sneak peek, depending on, I guess not really, depending on when this video comes out. Got a Kistler Chromium topwater, my OG Kistler Helium, and new, gotta break this one in still, Kistler Magnesium. But geez Louise, look at this thing. hoping to properly break that in. That'd be great, right? By now, the graph should be on. What I do is accept the warning, and then I will turn off all my, like all sonar transmission, and then I will sleep it while I finish getting everything else. Got a bottle of water, and then the fun happens. Where's my other power bank? Uh-oh. Where's my other? There it is. Alright. Wire, cable, bottle of water, and over the shoulder. So I run my GoPros off of external power. It's just what I do for extended recording. This one, and I'm gonna say this one, these spares. Typically, once I'm here, I will also keep my wallet, the little dry storage, the center storage of my drive. So, wallet, and then my backup power banks. Good to go. And a bottle of water. Sorry if anyone is from the UK. It's probably really annoying, right? Slap that back there. And then get my over the shoulder. Good to go. Right about there. Tighten it down. Check the angle. Set it pretty much straight on, and I hardly change it, so that should be good to go. Take my power cable. I run it underneath this rod holder, and then woohoo, around and connect in. Before I launch, I have to format this SD card, and really the only other thing is getting my cables down, and then I have a seat cushion as well that I use. Let me reset this real quick. Format. I typically format my SD card every single time I'm going out for a trip. Toss that back there. This is extra too, moving blanket that I use to slide the kayak down. My loading, unloading video I will link. And then a seat cushion. While I'm launching though, I keep it, oh yeah, back here, so that way it doesn't slide forward and fall into the hole of the drive. And that's about it. Before I launch, I throw on my PFD as well. Just go through and have that ready. I get my stuff configured out, so the camera, little power bank in my front pocket, and all that. There are better ways, I know. There are better ways to run wires. This is just how I do it because I really didn't feel like drilling into my kayak. So this is how it's ran. I've got a little like box, storage container box with two little foam blocks that I cut out. Got Velcro, so Velcro down to the bottom of the kayak and then Velcro to the bottom of this little box. And that is where I keep those wires and my battery for my electronics. And it just runs on the back, like out of the back right here. So there's that where they're stripping, I just shove it down a little bit, good to go. And obviously it runs up. This is how I've ran it for over a year. I've had no issues running it this way. Is it the most organized? No. Does it look the best? No. But it works. And I don't mind it. Got a little boat snack. Oh, and a punch bug that I used last time. Oh, has a little secret sauce in it too. We'll be throwing that out at some point. Toss that into the soft plastic graveyard. Shout out to other Old Town owners, because that's apparently what that is, soft plastic graveyard. And I guess I'll toss this, my little boat snack, through here somewhere. All right, and that's about it. That is my kayak, fully rigged out, loaded, good to go. The only other difference that there would be is if I was carrying more rods, then obviously there'd be more rods in my rod holders. But other than that, good to go. And then, yeah, same thing. Catch board would be right behind my seat, or while I'm launching, I just leave it here, sandwiched, so it doesn't flop around. And then when I fish, it's behind my seat. But there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. All that's left to do, finish cleaning up pool noodle right here and the other side, and then also my little buckler, cam buckler straps, cam straps, and then launching. Figured this would be an interesting video, because sometimes I wonder personally, like, how do people load up their stuff? Like, what's their process? And then I can learn something new. And then also putting this out there because, one, if it helps you, that would be great. But then two, if you guys are like, hey, you know, like, this would be easier, or this would be more efficient, or have you ever thought about running it this way? I've learned some stuff from you guys mentioning stuff and like commenting, or like sending me an email, or like something on like Facebook Messenger or Instagram. So shout out to you guys too, because you guys provide information and it's awesome, and I learn. I'm always open to learning and being more efficient and all that stuff. But there we go, that's it. Fully loaded, ready to go, ready to fish. That'll be it for this one. Thank you guys for joining. Hope that you are able to go fishing, and if you are fishing, I hope that you're able to catch a big one. I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully I catch some good ones here in a little bit. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later.